Good evening, I am Mark Seal. Half centuries by Ruston Chase and Shane Dorridge assisted the West Indies to 244 for 7 on the first day of the historic first test against Pakistan at Sabina Park today. Sent into bat, the Windies struggled, losing 5 wickets for 71 runs at one stage. But a 6-wicket partnership of 118 between Chase and Dorridge gave the West Indies some hope until the pair fell for 63 and 56 respectively. Captain Jason Holder and Devendra Bishu are the not-out batsmen. They have so far shared an unbeaten 8th wicket stand of 55, 30 and 23 respectively. Pearson Mohammed Amir on debut has 3 for 28.
Wicket with a second ball in Test cricket. Went at it hard. No third man in place.
That's a great shot. Straight back. Threw mid off. Oh, ball lame. It was the straighter one that came back and hit the stumps. Oh, caught him with another scintillating in-dipper.
Just given the width, allowed him to chase after it. That's his first runs in Test cricket.
Is that taken? It looks as though it's taken cleanly by Azhar Ali. Well played, pleasant from Kieran Powell.
He's a good stroke maker, and if you're going to overpitch there, you will pay the price. You can put away the bad ball as he's doing here at the end of that tour of the UAE. Sohail Khan. Well timed.
There you go. That's what he was searching for. That's gone. Full toss put away very nicely. It's not the first time that that angle has worked for the West Indies.
That'll be 50 for Ruston Chase. His second in his Test match career, and this one comes on the ground where he scored his maiden Test 100. Nicely played. It's been a very patient knock. Oh, beautiful. This has been quite a wonderful partnership to watch.
Catch, but no one near that uppish drive. It gives Dorridge a very fine 50. Catch it is the call. Wahab Riaz, is he underneath that one? Well, he's claiming one. If that is taken, I tell you, it's a world-class effort. Giving Pakistan a lot of... Oh, bowled him! Round the stumps, Yasir Shah.
That's gone.
In the air and clearing deep mid-wicket again.
That's gone again.
Here's a Misbah reverse. Right, the player's been called off because of bad light.
In football, leaders BDF Sports program now have a 3-point lead over closest rivals Weymouth Wales after defeating Belfield last night in the Digicel Premier League at the Wildy AstroTurf. BDF sit on top with 33 points, followed by Wales on 30. In this matchup, it's BDF Sports program in the yellow and green up against Belfield. The BDF boys had 2 early opportunities in the early minutes, but denied each time by the keeper. Belfield breathing a sigh of relief. BDF pressing on the attack once more in the 25th minute, getting the ball to DeCarlo Jemmett, who finds the back of the net easily, send the sports program 1-0 up in the first half. BDF continued to dominate ball possession in the second half, testing Belfield's defense, and it was their keeper who kept the boys from the sports program from adding another goal with this brilliant save. But BDF finally added a second in stoppage time after Raheem Sargent collected a through ball, leaving him one-on-one with the keeper and making no mistake, finding the right side of the net to make the score 2-0. Now just 2 minutes later, and just before the whistle, Omani Leacock makes it 3, receiving a good cross from the skillful winger as he nets it home easily. BDF taking the victory 3-0 over Belfield. Meanwhile, in the second game, Wales drew 1-1 with Ellerton. Ellerton opened the scoring in the 50th minute thanks to Shane Hermas, but Wales found the equalizer just 6 minutes later through Vera Williams to capture a vital point. In basketball, Barbados Lumber Company LSC are now the leaders of the co-operators General Insurance BABA Premier League after they blew away Hawks last night at the BCC gym. Lakers, without key players Keith Burke and Ricardo Jemmett, registered one of the most lopsided victories of the season. Meanwhile, Urban Vibes and John Sonics are into 3rd place with their win over Next Gen Combined School Tridents. Both of these games were expected to be one-sided, but the Tridents managed to keep theirs with Sonics interesting, far apart. Derrany Hurley for 3 of his 14. Then Theo Greenwich, from beyond the arc as well, gave the schoolboys that early spark. Greenwich had a team-high 21. Another triple, this time from Rashid Maynard, who had 10. Now that shot gave Tridents an early 14-11 lead. 54 threes were attempted by both teams. Ramon Simmons gets one of his 7 here for Sonics. Simmons had one of his better shooting nights, making almost 60% of his 3-point attempts for a game-high 35. Sonics on the move in the second quarter. Dwayne Kelman with a full head of steam. As Maynard gets out of the way, Kelman with the slam. Sonics led 47-35 at the half. On resumption, Tridents came back with a trapping defense, which led to several Sonics turnovers. This one led to a slam by Greenwich. Sonics did manage to beat the trap on many occasions though. This time, Akeem Marsh is free down low to rock the rim. He had 12. As Sonics won the game by 14, 85-71. Now the Lakers-Hawks game was the blowout that everyone expected. Adrian Allman with the basket and the foul for Lakers. He had 16. He did make the free throw. Craig Jones had no match for height, and here he spins on Danny Hurley and ends with the flush. He had a game-high 29. Then Allman, waiting and finding a cut-in Orman Haynes, give him 10. This was still in the first half, but the fat lady had already cleared her pipes. Jay Harris with the jam. He had 26. Now Jones in the post finds a cut-in Mark Bridgman, and he too gets the basket and the foul, give him 14. Hawks had one bright spot, that was Larry King, who dropped 23. But it was the Lakers to go on to win big time by 54, 106-52. Coming up, the Cavs set a new NBA playoff record as they take control of the series with the Pacers.
Look, what's the number for the Government Information Service? It seems like every time I turn around, another government department changing that number.
But there's an app for that. If you have an Android phone, just go to Google Play and search Government of Barbados and download the app for free. Then you can use it online or even offline to find numbers for government agencies, departments and ministries.
Yeah, but what if I don't have a smartphone?
No problem. I have the number. It's 535-4400. Just call them and they'll direct you to the office you're looking for.
That's actually helpful though.
Catch all the action, results and analysis on Cbc Sports Night. Brought to you on Wednesday's compliments, Fast Cash. Smarter, faster, better.
Digicel Barbados Reggae Festival 2017. 4 of the biggest reggae events. April 23rd to April 30th. Featuring the biggest names in reggae. Upton. Conscience. Ventures. Flower God. Glen Washington. Coco T.
Cbc TV8. Always there. Supporting Barbados festivals.
What if we saw language and cultural differences not as barriers, but as a starting point for conversation? The Japan Foundation will continue working to bring Japan and the people of the world closer together, cultivating friendship and ties between Japan and the world. We are the Japan Foundation.
Dwayne Smith's Gujarat Lions pulled off an unlikely victory to win by 4 wickets over Sunil Narayan's Kolkata Knight Riders in the IPL today. Sent into bat, KKR posted 187 for 5 from their 20 overs. Robert Uthappa top scored with 72, while Narayan, opening once again, made 42 from 17 deliveries. Smith was wicketless in his 2 overs for 14 runs. In reply, the Lions got to 188 for 6 to win with 4 balls to spare. Skipper Suresh Raina top scored with 84. Here are the highlights from the runs chase.
There's no doubt about it. You can bat anywhere in the order.
Well struck, straight down the ground for 4. Oh, that's in the gap. Crunched off the back foot. That's well played. Heaved on the onside. Into the crowd for 6. Or over long on. He's pulled that. Beautiful shot.
Going away from him.
Again. Over mid-on. Oh, big hit. Very big hit. It's a yes bank maximum as it lands in the crowd. That's in the air. Taken in the deep. Oh, that's up in the air. And it's cleared the boundary. Gives himself room and he gives it some lick. But he's gone.
Oh, leading edge and taken.
Fine shot, he plays that so well. Good sweep, straight to the field down the deep. Straight away, in there, and bang. Bowled in! Oh, that's a big one. Into the crowd, he's picked that slow delivery.
And a bit more gappage, this time down to third man.
He isn't happy with the 2 boundaries, is he?
Up against the super giant. Singular. And yep. Changes so quickly. That is dynamic, and that is the end of the match.
This weekend, some of the island's strongest men and women will line up to see who will be crowned the 2017 Strong Fest Barbados champions. Set for the Valley Fitness Zone facility in Dash Valley, St. George, 9 events will be contested.
On Saturday, we would like to have the arm wrestler competition, bench press, the squat and deadlift, and also the turbo truck pull to end it off with. On Sunday, we will complete it with the tire flip, yoke carry, slayer pull, and farmer's carry. Now, competitors can compete in more than one event. At the end of the day, it is a point system, and whoever have the most points, whether it be man or woman, will be crowned 2017 Barbados Strongman or Strongwoman.
The event was launched at the SMJ headquarters recently with demonstrations by Delmron Thompson and Abiyomi Forbes, who will be competing in the turbo truck pull event. Now, our cameraman, Harrington Lane, also tried it out to see if he would be able to compete, as organizers also made mention of the prizes up for grabs.
The turbos truck pull, and that's going to be $500 to the person who successfully pulls the truck either the farthest or the fastest or within the fastest time. And then for each individual event, we're starting with the first prize of $250. So if you win the deadlift, you'll win $250. And if you win the squat, you'll win $250. And a combination of points for the 7 events, we'll have prizes worth $1,500 worth for the prizes for the person who wins Strong Man and Strong Woman.
The Strong Fest Barbados 2017 meet will start at 4 p.m. tomorrow and continue on Sunday. 5 medals short of their tally from last year's outing. The Barbados Crifter swim squad returned home from the Bahamas last evening with 39 medals, 12 gold, 16 silver and 11 bronze. The national swimmers were greeted by family, friends and swimming officials at the Grant Tilly Adams International Airport after concluding the 2017 meet in 5th position overall. Now, despite not reaching their medal target, BASA President Tony Selby is still impressed with the performance.
The most successful athletes were Nkosi Danwoody. He got 5 gold medals, and for the girls, Danielle Titus got 4 gold medals. The other gold medal winners were Tristan Pragnell in the 200 backstroke for 11 to 12 boys, Hannah Gill in the 800 meter freestyle in 15 to 17 age group, and Christopher Pollard in the 200 fly in 11 to 12 boys. So we're very satisfied with the performance of the team. I think it's an outstanding performance. There were about 30 to 40 fourth places, which could have gone either way. And but that's the nature of the sport.
The outstanding Titus finished her last year in the 13 to 14 division with 4 gold, 1 silver and a new Crifter record. And she's now preparing for the CCCAN meet in TNT in June.
I know it was going to be challenging because I guess more people want to beat you. I guess it's you have like out in the top 10. So I know I have people coming for me, so I just decided to do my best and achieve what I want to achieve.
Just to note, Barbados finished 3rd in the boys and 7th in the girls. Former Barbados cricket all-rounder Franklin Stevenson says West Indies cricket has taken a plunge over the years because of the lack of communication. He says the older generation failed to pass on information to the current one. Stevenson, speaking on this week's Mid-Wicket radio cricket talk show on QFM, believes that over the years West Indies players have travelled to England to play in the county season, which essentially built the quality of the England cricket team, while West Indies have overlooked its own development. For that reason, we're going to give Franklin Stevenson our extra time tonight.
We never counseled anybody. We never gave them any information. They never asked. And so when they walked in, they walked into snake pits because they expected them to go and do the same thing we were doing. But we kept neglecting our program here, and that's what's happened. You know, the lot is just a total fall down. Now we've got administrators coming in, and they're given the jobs of coach, manager, director, chairman of selectors, that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Where did they gather this knowledge, and how was it tried? You know, and how much input is coming from the clubs of Barbados and from the coaches of the young people who are being called to all these trials that are failing.
Here are some of the events happening this weekend in sports. Tomorrow we'll see the start of the BCA 2017 season. The first 2 rounds of the Sagicor T20 Phase 1 as well as the Shield 20 over competition will be on Saturday and Sunday from 2 p.m. each day at various venues. The Digital BFA Premier League will have a triple header: Paradise versus Notre Dame, Waterford Compton versus Britons Hill, and Rendezvous against UB Blackbirds. The Co-operators General Insurance BABA Premier League follows with a double header: Orange 3 Pinelands against Pan American International and Insurance Warrens, followed by Barbados Hilton Resort Warriors against Urban Vibes and John Sonics. Sunday starts out with the 2017 Bridgetown Camtree Sprint Triathlon, American Cup and Central American and Caribbean Championship on Spring Garden. The local age group portion starts at 6 a.m., the elite women from 8:30, followed by the elite men from 10:30. Rally Barbados will have the shakedown stages in St. John starting from 9:30 in the morning. The BABA Premier League has the quadruple header, the usual times. This time it'll be Station Hill Cavaliers versus Next Gen Combined School Stridents, Warrens against Hawks, Burger King Clapham Bulls versus Warriors, and Pinelands against Barbados Lumber Company Lakers. That game will be the main attraction. Now, earlier on Sunday in Queen's Park at 11 a.m. there will be the final of the Barbados Cricket Supplies Under 13 tournament. Then, on Monday, the BNA Division 1 League continues with Pine Hill St. Barnabas going up against Signia UB Blackbirds B team on court number 2 at the Netball Stadium. That game starts at 7 p.m. So that's us for another week as we join the evening news over the weekend. But check us again on Monday for another long edition of Sports Night. Do enjoy your weekend in sports.
You're watching CBC TV 8 in beautiful Barbados.